McDougall is in car number 8. Then it's Skeeter Bierce in the 71. Justin Storis in the 47. Chase Curtis in the 88. Charlie Rose in the 91, Travis Lovejoy in the 79, and Jay Mackey in the 61. 50 laps of distance. Kennedy Construction, ACT-Type late model main event here tonight. Green flag in the air. Late model main event is underway. Sweeney gets a good jump on Tom Mackey. Mackey now going to have to deal with the 26 of George Maroon down the back straightaway. Cars bouncing off each other through the field. There's Jarrett Curtis gets down underneath Tom Mackey. He'll take the 3rd spot away. They're 3 wide down the front straightaway. Connor McDougall just went airborne in the 8 car. Keeps his foot in it, and we stay green. Up front, Dan Sweeney leading his first laps of the 2022 season in car number 12. Sweeney leads the way. George Maroon all over his back bumper right now. Jarrett Curtis 3rd, Jimmy Connor 4th, 5th is Tom Mackey. Here comes Connor McDougall in car number 8. McDougall down underneath Joel Belanger. He's got your points leader Charlie Rose following him through. Belanger stuck on the outside groove in car 25. George Maroon putting the pressure to your leader Dan Sweeney. Sweeney trying to fend him off, but he's opened the lane now. George Maroon down low. Side by side down the front straightaway. Sweeney still had it at the line by a bumper, but Maroon has the preferred bottom lane and has the lead down the back straightaway. New leader, it is Methuen, Massachusetts driver George Maroon in car 26. Dan Sweeney going to be stuck on the outside groove now as Jarrett Curtis in the 33 is going to go by. How about Jimmy Connor, race fans? Connor's going to go by. Jimmy Connor having his best career late model run right now into the 3rd spot now. Sweeney fights back on the outside, but to no avail. Move Jimmy Connor up to 3rd now. Battle for the lead heating up now. Jarrett Curtis and George Maroon going at it for the top spot. Keep an eye on that battle for 5th now. Charlie Rose roots the 8 of Connor McDougall as Jay Mackey spins around all alone in car 61. Caution flag is out. George Maroon, Jarrett Curtis set to lead him down to Chief Starter Dave Tibbetts green. Good start. Green flag back in the air. Kennedy Construction late models back underway. Jarrett Curtis going to try to do what his brother Chase did a couple weeks ago and work to the outside of George Maroon down the back straightaway. Maroon runs him up the racetrack just a little bit. Here comes Jimmy Connor now. Connor gets into the 33 of Jarrett Curtis. Curtis up the racetrack. Jimmy Connor has the 2nd spot now. Jimmy Connor, Jarrett Curtis go at it for spot number 2 down the back straightaway. Jarrett Curtis inches back into that 2nd spot. Connor fights back down low. Wheel to wheel, rookie in the 33 of Jarrett Curtis go at it for the 2nd spot. Curtis gets it back at the line that time in the 33. George Maroon loving what's going on behind him. He's driving away from the rest of the field as Jarrett Curtis out-muscles the 0 of Jimmy Connor. Connor fights back on the bottom side. They're still side by side for the 2nd spot. Jimmy Connor down low, Jarrett Curtis up high, wheel to wheel for spot number 2 down the back straightaway. McDougall and Charlie Rose watching the show from behind that battle for the 2nd spot. Then it's Sweeney and the 71 of Skeeter Bierce going at it for position. Jimmy Connor trying to keep that 0 on the bottom side. That time Jarrett Curtis able to clear him and into the 2nd spot. George Maroon trying to run away and hide from the rest of the field because from 2nd on back it is hotly contested right now. Joel Belanger just got a shot of the front straightaway wall in car 25. His tough 2022 season continues in car 25. George Maroon has a sizable lead over Jarrett Curtis in the 2nd spot. Jimmy Connor 3rd. 4th is McDougall, and 5th is your point leader Charlie Rose. Still a long ways to go in this one. Rose now looking for a way by McDougall down into turns 3 and 4. McDougall out-muscles him down into turns 3 and 4 for the moment, but Rose is all over him down the front straightaway. Charlie Rose and Connor McDougall, your top pointsmen, going at it right now for the 4th spot on the racetrack as George Maroon tries to run away and hide, and he's praying for no cautions throughout the rest of this 50-lap main event. Rose able to get down underneath the 8 of McDougall that time, side by side for the 4th spot down through turns 3 and 4. Move Charlie Rose up into the 4th spot in car 91. Skeeter Bierce next in line in car 71. Bierce going to go down underneath McDougall as well. Down the back straightaway, Connor McDougall going to have to fight from the outside groove in car 8. Up front, the 26 of George Maroon continues to lead. Oh, Sweeney and Mackey are around. Strike 2 for Jay Mackey in car number 61. Him and Dan Sweeney get into it, and both cars go around. Caution flag number 2. Green flag back in the air. Kennedy Construction Act type late models back underway. Curtis got a pretty good jump on the outside of Maroon. They run side by side down the back straightaway now. George Maroon down low. Jarrett Curtis up high, wheel to wheel for the lead. Maroon once again has that preferred bottom lane and has the top spot. Jarrett Curtis able to dive back to the bottom side of the 0 of Connor. Connor McDougall now muscles his way back to the bottom side of the 91 of Charlie Rose. Connor McDougall made a bold move down into turns 1 and 2. Side by side for the 4th spot. McDougall on the bottom side. Charlie Rose up high. Right behind them, Chase Curtis and Skeeter Bierce go at it for position. Top 3 breaking away from the rest of the pack now down the back straightaways. Charlie Rose tries to out-muscle McDougall, and he will. Charlie Rose able to out-muscle Connor McDougall from the outside groove. Keep an eye on Chase Curtis. He's making a run back to the front. He's the most recent late model winner in the 8 car. The 88 of Chase Curtis, your most recent late model winner, had to start deep in this one, starting to make the charge to the front. Still a long ways to go in this one. Joel Belanger, after his early race mishaps, is doing better now in the 25 car. He's got that car heading in the right direction. Up front, George Maroon continues to lead. Jarrett Curtis second. Third still belongs to Jimmy Connor, but he's got veteran Charlie Rose breathing down his neck. Oh, Connor sideways. Big bobble from Jimmy Connor that time. That allows Charlie Rose to the bottom side. Tough break for Jimmy Connor. Made that one mistake, and the veteran Charlie Rose was there to pounce in car 91. Skeeter Bierce bounces off the front stretch wall. He's got a tire down in the 71 car off the racetrack. Cars at the back of the pack having trouble keeping it going in the right direction. Caution flag is out again. Green flag back in the air. George Maroon down low. Jarrett Curtis up high once again. Keep an eye on that battle for the 3rd spot. Jimmy Connor trying to fend off the 91 of Charlie Rose down into turns 1 and 2. Jarrett Curtis got into George Maroon, gets into him even more down the back straightaway. Curtis gets to the bottom side now. Full contact late model racing once again here at the Star Speedway. George Maroon and Jarrett Curtis getting into it. Maroon trying to get down the racetrack, and Jimmy Connor fills the hole. George Maroon headed to the back in a hurry in car 26. Jarrett Curtis takes the lead away. Connor into the 2nd spot now. 91 Charlie Rose 3rd. 4th is McDougall. The battle for 5th now between Belanger and Maroon. Maroon getting out-muscled. And now he's trying to get back to the bottom side of Belanger down the back straightaway. Somehow everybody kept it in the right direction there. Halfway home, 25 down, 25 to go for the 33 of Jarrett Curtis. Battle for the 2nd spot heating up. Jimmy Connor having his best career act-type late model race here tonight in the 2nd spot. Early leader George Maroon gets down underneath the 25 of Joel Belanger, trying to get back up inside the top 5, and he will at the line. Jarrett Curtis used the bumper to get the lead away. Now he's trying to run away from the battle for the 2nd spot between Jimmy Connor and the 0 and the 91 of Charlie Rose. Rose and Connor getting into it now. Here comes Connor McDougall on the outside groove. Connor McDougall in the 8 car down the back straightaway side by side with Charlie Rose. George Maroon in the 26 is coming back towards the front now. Connor's handling starting to go away a little bit in the 0 car. Jimmy Connor trying all he can do to hang on to the 2nd spot, but there is some heavy hitters behind him. McDougall now peeks to the outside groove. Up front, Jarrett Curtis is on cruise control now with all the racing going on behind him. Connor up the racetrack a little bit to handle and starting to loosen up in the 0 car, but right now he's hanging tough in the 2nd spot in car 0 as the 91 of Charlie Rose pounding the back bumper down the front chute. Connor McDougall in the 8 car working the outside groove now down the back straight of McDougall in his backup car. Connor McDougall in his backup car as his primary Star Speedway car was not ready to go, working the outside groove down the front straightaway. Connor McDougall doing it the hard way around down the Star Speedway into the second spot now down the back chute. McDougall using the high lane of the Epping Oval into the second spot now in car number 8. Jimmy Connor back to third now in the 0 car, protecting the bottom side. Charlie Rose not stepping out to the outside, just using the bumper in car 91 for the moment. Keep an eye on Chase Curtis. He is on the move on the outside groove. That 88 car knows how to get it done on the high side. Charlie Rose has every opportunity to go to the outside, but decides to pound the back bumper of the 0 Connor. That's going to allow Chase Curtis around the outside. Chase Curtis, your most recent late model winner, on the outside of Jimmy Connor into the third spot now. Up front, the 33 of Jarrett Curtis has driven away. The 8 of McDougall, second. Third is Chase Curtis. Now Charlie Rose trying to step to the outside on Jimmy Connor. George Maroon right there as well. Joe Belanger having a pretty good run in the 25 car right in the mix. Charlie Rose finally steps to the outside of the 0 of Jimmy Connor for that position. And Connor is sideways down the front straightaway. George Maroon pounding the back bumper of Jimmy Connor now down the back straightaway. Maroon in the 26 car keeps hitting Connor and gets the bottom side away from him in car 26. Going to get the warning flag from Chief Stutter Dave Tibbetts. Lap starting to tick away in tonight's 50-lap main event, and Jarrett Curtis is in a different wavelength right now from second spot Connor McDougall. Connor stuck on the outside groove, and the 0 car had a great run going, but the handling going away in car number 0. Ten fingers in the air this time by for Jarrett Curtis. The battle now is going to be for the second spot, as Chase Curtis has caught the 8, and Justin Storis is around in the 47 car. Caution flag is out, and that changes everything in tonight's 50-lap. Green flag back in the air. Late models back underway. Jarrett Curtis got a good jump. Now his brother Chase Curtis fills the hole down underneath Connor McDougall down the back straightaway. McDougall going to have to work from the outside groove once again with Chase Curtis on the bottom side in car 88, side by side for the second spot. McDougall's 8 car has been pretty good on that outside groove, but Chase Curtis gets the advantage, and the Curtis brothers now run 1-2 down the back chute. Charlie Rose working the outside groove of George Maroon now, as McDougall trying to get back to the bottom side of Chase Curtis down the front straightaway. Jarrett Curtis clears him again. Jay Mackey getting into it, the 25 of Joel Belanger down the back straightaway. Up front, Jarrett Curtis leads. Chase Curtis second. Now Jimmy Connor and Dan Sweeney are hooked together down the front straightaway. It has got to be a full moon. Where's the moon? Because these back markers of the late models can't figure it out. Jimmy Connor and Dan Sweeney were hooked up. Somehow Justin Storis went down through the grass to avoid it. He went around. Tom Mackey went off the racetrack, and the caution flag is out again. 0 for the SPM tickets. Late models getting crossed up. 43 down, 7 remain for the Curtis brothers now, who make up the front row. Green flag back in the air. Late models back on the way. Jarrett Curtis gets the jump on his brother Chase. Chase trying to hang to his outside down the back straightaway now. Chase Curtis, can he get it done on the outside groove again in car number 88? Side by side for the lead down the front stretch. Chase Curtis gets the advantage on the outside of Jarrett down the back straightaway. Jarrett Curtis down low, Chase Curtis up high. Chase Curtis has the 5 to go signal. He has the lead. Contact between the brothers. Wow, what another power move on the outside groove for Chase Curtis in car 88. Unbelievable. Looked like Jarrett had it in the bag here tonight in car 33. Battle for the fourth spot now. George Maroon on the bottom side of the 91 of Charlie Rose down the back straightaway. Tom Mackey has issues in the 51 car. Looks like he's headed pit side. Battle for second heating up now too between McDougall and Jarrett Curtis. George Maroon and Charlie Rose going at it, and Connor McDougall's driving the 33 of Jarrett Curtis down the back straightaway. Charlie Rose going to try the outside groove. 2 to go, and it's all Chase Curtis. Rose in the 91 gets shuffled out of that one. Here comes George Maroon on the outside groove now. George Maroon muscles the outside from Connor McDougall. White flag in the air. McDougall now going to try to turn the 26 of Maroon. Maroon clears them now down to the turns 1 and 2. What a move by Maroon down the backstretch for the final time. Back to back from the outside groove. Chase Curtis, your late model winner. Second to Jarrett Curtis. Third to the 26 of Maroon. Fourth to McDougall, and I believe fifth went to the 91 of Charlie Rose. Wow. These expensive late model drivers don't mind slamming each other the whole race. We'll head trackside.